really, if you can train your brain to recognize wins instead of dwelling on the so-called mistakes, or you didn't get a deal, or you if only I had done X, if only I took that stipulation out of that one deal, it would have been mine. Whatever the case may be, or I snapped at my wife. If you dwell in these negative thoughts, then you're going to create more negativity in your life, because your brain is firing into those negative. They're making the negative connections with everything. So, but then if you start waking up in the morning and writing down your wins, or before you go to bed at night, if you write down your 3 wins before you go to bed at night, your mind, your subconscious all night long is thinking about those wins. But if you go to bed worrying, or you go to bed, you just, you go to bed with envy because you're looking on Facebook and you're looking at all these other people with success and deals and all that stuff, then your brain's going to be thinking about that all night. So, and then you wake up in the morning, your mood and your mindset is affected by that 100%. But writing that down, 3 wins, and little wins too. Like today I had a networking lunch with another agent, and so that's a win. I'm calling that a win because it was great. Did we solve any world problems? No, but we had a good connection, and it might open up doors for the future, might not, who knows. But it's a small win, but that's a win nonetheless. So, but I'm not gonna dwell on, that I didn't stub my toe this morning. But if I stub my toe this morning, I'm not gonna dwell on that.
No, I would.
At least in front of my wife, I'd be like, oh, it hurts so bad. but you know what I mean. We're not dwelling on these things. It's just training your brain into looking for the positive. And this isn't, to be. You don't have to go out and be positive and be up and all the time, because you're going to be down. You're going to have moments, and you have to kind of mourn your. I don't want to go down a dark road, but you have to kind of mourn your mistakes. You have to feel it. You have to feel the emotions, and then you gotta go, okay, let's go back to my wins now. So if you try to ignore and stuff them away, then they resurface at moments that you don't want them to resurface. If that makes sense. I don't know.
No, I think it's very important. We were on a mastermind call not too long ago with it was in Brandon Turner's mastermind that he's doing, the Better Life Tribe, and we were discussing how often we remind ourselves of things that we didn't achieve, and how rarely we take a look back and say, where was I 5 years ago? Where was I 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Where was I 20 years ago? And when you can start framing how successful you feel versus how successful you may seem to other people, when you can have a conversation with yourself about, well, how far have I come? Because a lot of you listening right now are nothing like who you were last year, are nothing like who you were 5 years ago. You have either grown in some capacity, you have succeeded in some capacity, you have reached some type of goal in some capacity, whether it's to lose weight or gain weight or get in shape or go on a trip or buy something. Everyone has experienced some type of goal, but all that we usually remind ourselves of is, dang, I really wish I had this, or I see this all over Facebook or all over Twitter or wherever you look at social media and say, they have all this stuff and I've been going at it just as hard as them and I don't have anything to show for it. Yes, you do. You have a lot to show for it.
Yeah.
Because you're in a mindset space now to realize that those things are possible, that you are capable and you can achieve that. So just like TJ is explaining, celebrate the wins, mourn the loss, but move on and keep winning. That's important.
Yeah, 100%. It's I mean, if you don't, you just make a choice. Life is full of choices, and not many people realize that your state of mind, your mindset is a choice. You can choose to look at what you have and be thankful, or you can choose to look at what you don't have and be jealous and and down on yourself, and what are the destructive behaviors that come along with that as well.
That's right.
You know.
Everyone has a choice every day they wake up
Mhm.
on how they're going to react. It is out of your control how someone says something to you or what they say or anything. That is
Yep.
their problem. That is their issue.
Exactly.
You have full responsibility and full control over how you react.
Yeah,
And
most
that's
definitely.
important to understand.